away from.
Here's Evans. They grab their own miss. And Cole kicks to Evans. Evans can't get that one to fall.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
And stolen by Love. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful. You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers lead by 19. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Davis and Asik patrol the paint. Tyreke Evans out there with Norris Cole. And it's Cunningham in the 3 spot.
Beautiful dish down low.
Evans kicks to Cole. That 3 off the mark.
He has not shot the ball well here, and I think it's time for him to start looking for his teammates a little bit.
The drive by Shumpert. Shot clock at 6. And yes, sir, that one drops. Shumpert's got 10 points in just the second half.
Great second half. I mean, he came out of that locker room ready to play.
Cunningham's shot is off. Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
That one off the back iron and out.
You know, when the shot's not there for you, you've just got to recognize it and move the ball on.
Yeah, I think he had tunnel vision right there. His only thought was to shoot it, no matter what else was going on.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
Love with the screen on Evans. And Tyreke Evans is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Analytics has become a huge part of the NBA, and one element of that jumps out at me is basically the cameras that track every movement of every player and can provide info on when exactly a player gets tired to how much of their time on the floor they are actually running instead of standing around.
Out to the right wing. Tries it from 19.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Now that's great technique. They're shielding his man off and keeping him off the glass.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Love outside. It's stolen by Davis. And oh, here we go, Evans. No one back. Good.
How about that nice 1-2 punch there, guys? Great defensive play, and of course, it leads to the great basket in transition.
Love the attacking style there, Steve. You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough. A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, they're cruising now, really looking to add to this lead, and this has been a clinic, Clark.
And he gets it to go.
That's a nice hoop for a guy that typically doesn't score a lot.
Irving attacking. Smith missing again. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Cole's shot is good. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Smith against Davis. Smith kicks to Love. Outside Irving. Can't get it to go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. The feed to Cunningham. Out to the wing. Here's Cole. And it comes off the front of the rim. Cleveland leading by 21. Puts up the baby hook. Asik with the bucket.
He put that lead pass in perfect position for his teammates.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Kevin Love, an incredible rebound. It seems Stevie's brought that same desire and tenacity to his overall development as a player.
Yeah, his commitment to his conditioning has been big. His development with his three-point shooting, constantly working on his game, and he's become one of the big stars in this league by putting in the time and effort.
It's Davis with the drive, but they recover it. Offensive rebound. He kicks it to Cole, and it's Omer Asik with the foul. That's his first foul.
A little overeager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul. And you talk about that internal drive and desire for Kevin Love. You see it from his physique to his skills, and most of all, in his video game numbers, which are even more eye-popping than his real numbers.
Good point, Clark. Very, very good point. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Irving drives in. Well, for New Orleans, shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late.
And I think as much as desire, Love's understanding of the game plays a big role in his success. He knows where to be on the court, but also what he needs to do off the court to put himself in position to be successful.
Evans kicks to Cole. Second chance shot. In deep. Davis drops it in. Davis has got 19 points.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Love wide open. He fires. Again, Love missing. Looking to get back on track here. The shot misses.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park. Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
Here's Cole. Following the basket by Kevin Love.
He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly.
The dish to Evans. And Asik kicks to Cole. It's tipped. Feeds it to Davis. Expanding his range. Another shot. He lays it in. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
But they simply ran him off the court.
It was all about the transition game. Fast break points, the difference.
And you see the contributions from the role players on the team. And boy, what a game it was for Kyrie Irving. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on defense that put them in the driver's seat.
Kendrick Perkins.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Mozgov. Marion comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
The jam by Caper.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they? That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
Then one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It'll really snowball on you.
Now here's LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Asik pulls it in. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Big blunder there, and that could cost them.
Major blunder, and you're right, a terrible time for that to happen when they're trying to chip away at this deficit.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Dellavedova, the pass to Perkins. That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw.
Thank you, Cleveland!
16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Evans kicks to Cunningham. Here's Davis. And again, unable to change momentum here. Shot on the wing. Misses there. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.